Hello again, and this is PlotPoints Crazy Theories. Whether you believe they're crazy or not is a matter of opinion, mostly mine. They're not crazy. They're mentally ill. Yes, there's a fine line. As you may notice, I'm swankered up. If you don't know why, then watch the main cast. Linky, Linky. Because you should probably do that first. Anyways, much to talk about this episode. Ponyville Confidential. Just one main point to get off. Well, two main points, anyways. First off, the printing room. I'm sure you're all wondering, plot point. How does that work? Well, let me break it down to you. Number one, the printing press. You're wondering how it just spurts ink and it comes out perfect. That's not actually ink. That's oil. Those are just the gears, and they have to move fluidly. Therefore, he spurts oil on them to keep the motions slicked and limbered and all that. And the actual printing process takes place in that little small wooden space. Which is why, in order to start the machine, you just press down. It starts the entire process. It's not actually powered by anything. It just has a start and a stop button. Now, next part, you'll ask me, but what about the three keyboards? Obviously, they type in binary. They just program it all out, and then they press enter, which is the giant spacebar key. As simple as pie. And as to why it takes so little time for them to actually do all of the printing, writing, and stuff, well, that's because they really just scan the articles. Them typing is really just to insert the pictures. True story, bro. Now, the next thing you may be wondering is about Twilight's shield. Now, that's a very easy thing. Since we can see the inside of the tree, I'm imagining she's buffed it all out with ruins. And as you know, ruin magic is a lot easier to maintain than just a gigantic force field. So basically, she writes a bunch of magical words on the floor, and it makes doing shields way easier. And when she wants to dispel it, she just sends magic to the right ruins, and boom! No more force field. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, now, on to my next I'm going to talk about the next episode. Mystery aboard the Friendship Express, which is a Pinkie Pie episode, which I cannot wait for. I love Pinkie Pie episodes. I hope song. With song. Yes. Anyways, I'm guessing that the real culprit here is either Pinkie Pie, which would be the obvious one, or Princess Celestia herself. We all saw her eating cake this episode. Just look at the clip. Cake! Cake, I say! Now, you're wondering, how does Scootaloo factor into this? Well, obviously, Pinkie Pie is going to be playing Sherlock Holmes, or some famous detective, and all famous detectives have sidekicks. That's right, Scootaloo Watson. Elementary, my dear Scootaloo, elementary. So, that's basically all for this episode. It is a rather light one, but nothing that far off base in this episode. And also, I've got my ideas for the next one set. So, hoping for more fun next time. More stuff about steam engines and such in Ponyville. And just stuff in general. And Pinkie Pie episode, yes. And maybe Scootaloo. Scootaloo. Scootaloo! Let me feel it. Feel the Scootaloo. Anyways, thank you for watching. Or maybe not watching. Or maybe putting this as the background while you look at other stuff. Maybe sexy stuff. Maybe unsexy stuff, like spiders. Or maybe spiders, if that's what you're into. Uh, but anyways, I should stop talking now. The CIA's about to implant stuff in my brain.